Hi guys, welcome back to Vital Karting. I am Lee and this is our first kart review for 2023. We will be reviewing the DAP Kart, which recently got added to the Kart Republic range. It is one of the most popular, in-demand, fastest karts at the moment. We're about to see what all the hype is about. But before we go any further, we must pay our respects to Angelo Parrilla, who created the DAP brand in 1970. He passed away on the 14th of April this year, and we would like to thank him for what he has done for karting and the motorsport world in general. Angelo Parrilla was recognised for discovering the talent of the late Ayrton Senna, who went on to be a three-time Formula One world champion and be an inspiration to millions around the globe. A little closer to home, DAP supported Australian karting legend John Pizzari to race at world and multiple Australian championships. Thanks Angelo for everything you've done in karting. Now let's get on to the DAP Kart. So here we have the DAP Kart, which is the exact same as the Kart Republic KR2 kart and has been dominating all over the world, which has generated a lot of interest here in Australia. Tom Williamson has said he can't get enough karts into the country because there is so much demand. And also a little feather in their cap is they have sold the most KR manufactured karts in the whole of the world. To find out if the hype stacks up, we'll be running through our testing schedule as we have done previously. We'll be doing qualifying, 3 heats and a final to simulate a race meeting. So let's take a closer look at the kart. The Kart Republic karts are quite a different design to the usually copied and used OTK karts. In the middle of the kart, the waist is angled into the middle of the kart, and it's quite a different design compared to most karts used today. They also have a 32mm cross rails, which go across the kart, and 30mm going long ways. They also have these camber and caster adjusters, which are independent, so if you change your caster, it will not affect your camber, and vice versa. They also come with the all-weather steering wheel, so you can use it in the rain. They have aluminium pedals and footrests. As we go around the back, you've got your floating disc and floating brake carrier, KR axle, and one of the best features on this whole kart are these wheels. The AMV wheels, which are made specifically for Kart Republic. They come with their own hubs as well because they're a different stud pattern, and I believe these are one of the biggest features why these karts are good. Also, the karts come with an Ackerman adjuster kit which you can buy for $95, which most of the race teams use. So unlike any other kart you can buy these days, none of them come with a seat, except for this one. They come with the Jekko seat, which retails at $360. So if you're thinking the kart's looking a little bit expensive, take $360 off because you actually get a seat with this kart. How these karts come out of the box is how they're raced. Alright, so we just went out for our first qualifying session and it just feels like it releases off the corner. I've got to get used to how deep you can brake with it because I was going in too slow to the corner. I was hitting the accelerator early, which wasn't good for the exit. So I need to sharpen up my driving a little bit, but I think the kart will be very good once I sort myself out. It's in between the stiffness between an Arrow and an OTK. The only thing I had a little issue with is when I was turning in the middle of the corner, I'd get a little bit of understeer. That could probably be me. So we're going to go out for a couple more times and see if it stays the same, and we'll get back to you then. Alright, so we're now for session 2. We did about the exact same time as it in session 1. What Craig is doing now is he's changing out the Ackerman adjusters. Come around here. So what you have to do is put these little gizmos in here, a shorter tie rod, and you get a lot more Ackerman because I'm getting a slight little bit of understeer, so hopefully this will fix it. So a random fact with Craig Denton here. In 1981, Ayrton Senna won a world championship in a DAP kart, and it sold for how much last year?
You're telling the story.
60,000 euros.
This one's for sale.
And we have gone 3/10 quicker. So that is the best $95 you'll ever spend if you have a Kart Republic DAP, FA or Will Power Kart. The steering was a little heavier, but it was just very direct, and the rear just followed, and it made driving the kart even easier. So if you do own one of these and you think about getting one, make sure you buy those. They're 95 bucks and it's the best money you'll ever spend. In the third session, I got Craig to put these Ackerman adjusters on, which you have seen before, we've seen previously in the video, and I picked up 3/10 of a second around. So we are not too bad in terms of time to the front running pace at a state round meeting. In terms of handling characteristics, once we changed this Ackerman, it was just a dream to drive. The front is planted, you just point it where you want it to go, and if you hit the accelerator at the apex, it just takes off. In terms of tyre wear, the track is brand new. The tyres have hardly worn out at all, but that's to be expected on the billiard table track we have out here today. The dry kart weight was 81.2 kilos, which is a little bit lighter than the Tony kart and about 2 kilos heavier than the Arrow kart, but these karts do have really thick sticky kits, so that must account for something. In terms of adjustability, it's the same as every other kart. The only thing that is a little bit different is the camber and caster adjusters. They are independent to each other, so you can change your camber and it doesn't affect your caster and vice versa, which is really good. They also have adjustable rear track, adjustable ride height, which some karts don't have. But apart from that, they're pretty much the same as every other kart in terms of adjustability. So price, they are $6,700 and you plus $95 onto that. If you consider the fact that no other kart comes with a seat, this one does, and this is a $360 seat. Also, you get the AMV wheels, which are a top level wheel. But a public service announcement is that these hubs have a different stud pattern. So if you have any other spare wheels at home, you're gonna have to have different hubs because they're not gonna fit. There must be a method to the madness with these wheels because everyone's using them and they must work. So there you have it. The DAP Kart lives up to the hype, and it's easy to see why they're the most in-demand kart in Australia. They are fast, easy to drive, and how they come out of the box is how they're raced. These videos wouldn't be possible without the help of Mr. Dusty Media, the man behind the lens, DP Kart Superstore for the Motul chain lube and the Elf oil, and the forever helpful Southern Go Kart Club. Talking about partners, we have some news. We have got 2 new partners come aboard. One is Gant race gloves. These things are gonna take over and we're gonna have some giveaways, so make sure you look out for those. As also, we're gonna have MIR racewear, so look out for our new custom suit coming and custom teamwear. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for our next kart review video. I'll give you a bit of a hint. Same, but different. Please like, subscribe, follow, and see you next time.